What are we doing here? What is this all about? And there's so many different moving forces that are playing here in absolute incredible dynamic, and only for one reason: to create a balance. So each activation, each element that has been activated within us, it's there only for one purpose. Today I am gonna work with some cards, some pointers, and you, my friend, take whatever works for you. Whatever works for you. These are the principle of NLP, neuro-linguistic programming. This is how the mind works. And the rule is whatever works for you. So there's no one way. There's only your way. So today I am gonna start with cards, and I'm fascinated by cards, and what I do, it's a playful way to have pointers from you to you, because there's only one you, dispersed in many forms and shapes and expressions. And this is what we're doing here. Creator knowing itself. As an artist, as a creator, this creation fascinates me. So this is a set of cards. I call them Quest Potential Transformational cards that are questions. So I'm gonna start with this, and then I'm gonna go with another cards and a third cards, the bigger one. And these are the Da Vinci Spiral cards. So let's see what is going on. Hello to everyone here. Good morning from Miami area. Wherever you are, whenever you watch, you will find very relative. So what I do, a little alignment before you do something, to put your intention to center, balance and center. You can use this for many other things, to energize, to bless yourself, to bless others, because we are generating energy. We are a generator of energy. Let's see, what is the question for today? This is a painting I did long time ago. As you know, I work with the spiral. And this simple question for you to answer yourself for today, a little, what inspires you? Beautiful. What inspires you? These cards I put together long time ago, 2015, I believe. They are on my website. You can purchase them as well. But what they do, it's you pick a card to open a door. Whatever you pick, it's whatever picks you. Actually, you pick the card to take you intentionally, directionally to whatever the question, the answer lies within. So, what inspires you? What moves you? What makes you sing? What makes you fly? What opens you? This is the question. And a little affirmation. As I follow my bliss, I'm inspired and excited. So what excites you and inspires you will produce incredible energy to take you through any discomfort, confusion, anxiety, difficulties. When you look at something, the more you look at it, you fuse it with energy. And these are the ancient Hawaiian, the Kahunas. This is another passion of mine. They have this saying, the energy will follow your attention. So wherever your attention, if you put your gaze on something, very little excitement, like even if it's the smallest things excites you, put your intention there and boost your energy. That's why I'm like, so many times like a child, I see something small that excites me and I get deliberately even more excited. I use it as activator to blast my energy, like to put on your flame and excite you. And your excitement, it doesn't matter what you're excited from, doesn't matter. You can you can pick anything you want that excites you, anything. And when you look at what excites you, it starts to feed you. And your task only is to accelerate and keep that excitement and build it and build it and build it. It's not what excites you. It's not the object, but your energy. And you use it as an anchor, as a guiding point to build your energy level. This is what we're doing here. We're shifting through the density, and through my 30 years conscious search to find fast, easy, effortless, joyful transformation. This is one of the direct, and this is not mine, nothing new. It's in the big books, it's in the ancient, it's in the new discoveries, it's in everywhere you look. I'm just here to confirm. When in a space of excitement, you start to shift through the density faster. You can choose to do it difficult, but why do you choose to make it difficult if you can do it with joy, whatever it is? Whatever your soul came here to experience, you're gonna experience it. You cannot protect yourself, you cannot insure yourself. You're gonna experience because it's imprinted in your blueprint. This is my speciality. I generate the Da Vinci through the spiral. I generate personal and collective blueprints, and it looks like this. And it gives me a lot of information of how to shift it, how to make it fast. It's a system that reveals to you what your soul came here to do. Anyway, back to the next card. So today, just entertain yourself a little bit and follow the crumbs of your excitement. Doesn't need to be big. Actually, you start practicing to take a little small things and to deliberately focus your attention of the things that you find, one things that thrills you. The sun hitting the water and seeing the sparkles. And as you follow this thread, the clouds moving, it doesn't need to be anything spectacular. Could be to see a flower and stop for a moment, appreciate it, smell it. And this is following. This moment of excitement will take you to another moment. Don't get stuck on the flower. Don't get stuck on what excites you, but follow the energy of excitement. This excitement will take you as wings and shift you. Hi everyone. So next is another set of cards that I printed. Again, this is the back. It's a painting that I put as a puzzle to make a puzzle, and these are teachings Whoops, wow. This is a big, big splash. These are teachings from, from around the world. I put together as little set for me to remind me. So these are the sets. Okay, let's see what, and again, I'm gonna use my little magic here, but it's not magic. Energize, breathe, center. You can bless yourself, you can bless somebody else, you can bless this realm that you are, your domain. And with this, I'm giving you a lot of tools here today, a lot of tools. If you feel to share this video that somebody can benefit of this, please do. So, this little tool of energizing, this is a little magic. And the little magic, behind the magic, it's the intention. And contrary, and you have heard many times, many times, you have heard that breathe in the light and breathe out the darkness. I challenge this approach. I challenge it because of the background. We did not come here to breathe out the darkness. We came to do the opposite. Opposite, it's true. We came here because we are the light. We came here into the darkness. What is the darkness but only unconsciousness? Nothing else. It's the unconsciousness. It's where the suffering is. So with our light, and each one of us has this spark of creation that is imprinted in our blueprint, and this is the whole journey, the self to know the self. We came here to bring the light. So, my dear one, breathe in the darkness, all the darkness around you. Take it on you. Transform it in your heart. Extract the essence from the raw materials of this life and breathe out your light, your gift, your essence to this world. This is what we're doing here. It's time for shift. This is a harvesting time. Really harvesting the soul. This has been forever our story, our human story. So I'm gonna draw another card. Blessings to all of you. This is a very powerful moment where, as we align with the truth of who we are, as you align with the true desire of your soul, shall manifest faster than the speed of light. And this is blessing that we came here to give to the world. Let's see, what is the color? So this is, I've studied the Hawaiian, I'm initiated into the healing, into the whole teachings of the ancient Hawaiians that once upon a time, they are the Lemurians that are left behind. And this is the island of Hawaii. It's the iceberg of the Lemurians. So a lot of souls came here from the Lemurian stage. We come back. And if you are drawn to this energy, you certainly are from the Lemurians, the moon. And these teachings are fascinating. Nothing that we don't know, nothing, we know it, it's imprinted. Time for remembering, time for coming home, time for coming into the center and drawing this energy back. So, color. This is a chant. There's 7 chants that as you chant, you start to pierce the veil of forgetfulness and come back and remember who you are. Color means freedom. Color. And as you go, I'm just giving you little glimpses, your voice, your vibrations start to shift and change, and you can chant this Ka with the long A. And with this A, what you do, you opening the energetic space of your heart. The energy of your heart is the magic. It's the magical key where it will start to disperse. Breathe in the darkness that you see in this world, and breathe out the light in your essence and your blessing to each and every person. Because until the last person is not okay, guys, we're not, because these are pieces of us. We've been collecting our pieces. So color means freedom. There are no limits. Be free. These are from the 7 Kahuna principle from the ancient Hawaii that come through time, space, nexus, through this continuum. And it's always here and it's always now. And in this very powerful awakening time of humanity, which one of us, we are playing integral part of this awakening. So whatever you see around you, just for a moment, turn the direction, make a U-turn, and go back in, and go back in, and reverse. Reverse this craziness. Each one of us, wherever we are, if we stand in the center of our own being, at the center of our own spiral, as we stand, we breathe in the darkness and we breathe out the light. The next time you see something that is not right, is not just, is not good, that it stirs you, just remember this. Breathe them out, own them. Understand that this is exactly what we came here to do. Breathe in the darkness and breathe out the light. And this is how we collectively illuminate this density and this polarization. Is there for purpose, to pop us open, to pop us this perception, to pierce the veil of perception. We have veiled our perception to start to see through the eyes of the divine. So there are no limits. And talking about limits, and this is my favorite story of creation. My favorite one. Is it true? I do not care even if it's true. I don't need proof anymore, because we are this proof that we all the time, give me the proof, give me confirmation, give me this. We don't need proof anymore. We don't. Let's stop pretending that we need proof to see how magical we are, to see the power of love that we can disperse here. You are the proof that you are here right now in this time, space continuum. And this story, it's once upon a time, this power, this presence, disperse itself in millions and billions of pieces. And because it was so bored being by itself, disperse itself, the creator to know itself, to know the creator. And in this person's created the finite time and space, put it in a cross of time and space, and then put the energy and the matter in the ever spiraling motion, and created this realm. And as the spirit descends forget itself, and it starts this journey on the spiral path, because it's a spiral path, and it's the spiral reveals the bigger picture of creation, and you start to, as you find your place within yourself, within your center, it's the mastery. It's the mastery. It's within your center. As you start to find your center, the whole creation, it's revealed to you, the whole design. And it's such a high intelligent design. It's beyond. And what is beyond is this mystery. So, color, freedom, be free. There are no limits. And as you chant this chant is a sound that activates your dormant DNA, and it starts to awaken the memory. Try it. Kala. And try it. Sing it in the car, sing it around, sing it to a flower or a tree, and just open, and it's your voice is gonna open. This, through the sound, you start to open your energetics of your body. And this is your protection. This is your immune system. This is how to protect with breathing the darkness. Since this virus story began, because it's, when you look at from another point, from a bigger point of creation, when this virus began, I meditate and I said, and I have not shared this with anyone, I'm gonna put it out. Since the virus started, there's so many, I say, aha, it's time has come. Breathe in all the viruses, transform it, and breathe out health, happiness. And instead of locking yourself and locking yourself and locking yourself and protecting yourself for many years, for 20, over 25 years, this idea of we don't need to be protected. What are we protecting? From the very life force. We're protecting to hug somebody, to be close with somebody. This is our magic. This is our magic, and a lot of people will not resonate with this, and it's okay, and it's, I give you my blessing. Agree with me. There's a bigger picture revealing. Our planet has been in this lockdown for a long time. This quarantine, it's a quarantine that lock us in this 3D reality with the game of forgetfulness, so we can extract out of this polarization. We can finally start to make the choice. And the choice comes from what is your constitution, what is your, it's beyond even belief, it's the knowingness of who you are, what you came here to do. And I go back and forward, back and forward. I forget and I come back, and I forget and I come back. And we are this highway, and we get lost. We see something shiny and we go and chase it. And then, oh my God, I lost myself. But now, more often, we're starting to come back to this realization of who we are, what we came here to do. What do we come here to do? And freedom. Talking about freedom is very dear to me, because once upon a time, that it's always now, this is just the illusion of time and space. And when if you have worked with me with the spiral, with your own personal activation, I show you and teach you and guide you. And so we together, I teach you how to read your own life, so you can reveal to you. Because this time and space It's the illusion put for us to go through the learning process. And then once we graduate, what are we graduating from? From the illusions that we are separate, from the illusions that we can die, because this is an illusion. From a point, from a 3D point, it's very tangible, it's physical, it hurts, it feels uncomfortable. Yet, the moment you shift the gear, you go on another level, you shift the environment, we start to see the bigger picture. And this bigger picture reveals us that we are free, already free. We have the free will to interact. Nobody put here anything. Nobody outside of you can restrict you but you yourself. And as I grew up, as I was born in communist time, from that point I can talk, and I feel blessed that I was be able to experience this is even more bigger confinement, and then breaking free. It's the perception, breaking free. And I started my title of my book that started a long time ago, From Communism to Shamanism. This was my personal journey, like on a 4 continent, just to, from democracy in the United States, the freedom that everybody's looking for, the freedom, but the freedom is not given. The freedom is from within. So it's from within where you break your own prison, because this is prison of perception, nothing else. And the struggle, actually, the bigger the struggle, the bigger the pain, the more force it's create to break your own illusion. My son did it for me. The transition of my son broke the lust, the illusion that we are separated. It broke the prison of the pain. The pain, as you can use your own pain and suffering as transformer, as catalyst. Your own pain will set you free. The bigger the pain, the faster the catalyst is. So nothing, it's black and white. But we, each one of us, have to experience different things in order to realize. And it's very personal. I call it VIP, very intimate and personal. And these are the cards from the Da Vinci Spiral. Let's see what is here for today. Hi guys, again, I'm on a mission here. I want to catch this inspiration that I have right now. It's like I want to transfer this energetics. Even if you don't understand what I'm saying, you don't need to understand, even you're feeling it within your energetic. And this is a little activation, collective, individual, whatever works for you. So let's see what is the card from the Da Vinci Spiral. How are you? Can you just type where you're tuning from? And please share if you want. Whew. All right, let's see. Earth and earth, very appropriate. Very appropriate because right now we are in very earthy. Physicality. Physical things. Money, work, everything that is physical, it's being challenged. Your cells have been challenged to rise to rise to the challenge, so we can shift this physical reality. By the Da Vinci spiral, that is as well a model of how creation creates, it's the physicality, our reality, our real world that we call reality, physicality, the collective. It's only, I call it the experience of the soul. It's the experiential part. It's the last part of manifestation. And it starts with the way you think will generate an emotion. Your emotion will generate action, and action will translate into experiences. And because the self, the one, came here to know about itself, simultaneously through billions of people experience, and each experience is like a data, collecting data. So do not be afraid to experience. Do not be afraid to jump in the unknown. Do not be afraid. So let's see what. Hi, beautiful, beautiful souls, the other parts of me. Thank you for all of you that are here. So this is the manifestation part. This is the card with the fourth step in the earth element. And if you have the spiral, if you don't have the spiral and you're interested, I will put a link how you can book your own activation. But this is the card that I draw. It's the 4 steps, 1, 2, 3, 4. Earth with earth, the dynamic between earth and earth. And when I work with you, I translate this chart. It's a system. It's a whole system, just to make it very easy. Nothing that you don't know, but just to put your own puzzle together. So we have earth and earth. It's number 4. This is the emperor. This is the emperor stage. The 4th step of something tangible, physical. What have you created? When you look in your physical world, everything that you look, it's the first step to understand the background. Everything that we see in the physical world, we have created it in the first place. And this is one of the most difficult step to grasp, that all that I see, all that I experience, I have created it myself. And congratulate yourself for everything. There's nothing to be judged here. Nothing, absolutely. Even the most horrific things. Horrific, there's nothing horrific. They're the most powerful catalyst that brought you to the moment where you are, and how you use this energy. There's no good or bad. There's one energy running through us, and we decide good or bad. But is it really good or bad? When you shift beyond this duality, there's this play of shadows. And as a painter, this is something I'm working very, very interesting. It's like the piercing of the veil. It's the melting. It's when something becomes apparent to you. You start to see through different eyes. But let's go back to the experience, the emperor. This is the first structure that is stable. The first manifestation. This is the power of our physicality, gratitude and recognition for what one has created. This is your wealth. Money, physical health, and this is a stage of balancing duality. This is the earth is stabilizing the whole structure. And I want you to look in your life and name for yourself 3 things that are working right now. 3 things in your life that are working, and to acknowledge them in the physical world. I bet all of us can find 3 things that are working. For me, I'm gonna just share with you what it's working for me. I'm putting on my website, and I'm gonna share my artwork. It's being physically tangible. A lot of things to synchronize, fine-tune my website, a picture, descriptions, everything. So what go behind this? So my art is now available on my website. I'm very soon gonna do a marketing campaign. This is one of the things that it's working on a physical level. It's bringing a painting. It's very physical. It starts like idea, a concept, and then you put it on the screen of your reality. Every push of your soul is gonna push you to manifest. And the more aware and directional and conscious we are, more we can enjoy this. So earth and its force and its stability, it's matter. What's the matter with us? Hey, love, Eileen, so many people that I know, and I connected very dearly with you. Gratitude. So, recognition of one power to create. And when you reach to this point, there's more beyond creation. There's more to realize that it's the experience, the interaction, very powerful. So we started with what inspires you from a deck of cards, little cards that I put with questions, the Da Vinci spiral, they're the quest potential transformational cards. And then we had the color, freedom, the chant from the Hawaiian, from the ancient Hawaiian culture. So chant the card, chanted, and this little magical tool. Take whatever works for you right now. And may we activate each other and bring out the light in any different possible ways. But before this is an inner work that has to be done. And salute yourself, congratulate yourself. You're right here on earth right now. This is the main stage. All lights. It's on us. What we gonna choose? What you gonna choose? What you gonna choose? I know we're gonna choose the best for all. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Love you. Ciao, guys.